Hi. Oh, hey. It's been a little while here. Oh, I took a little time off. I maybe you'll notice I have like maybe a little bit more. I don't know, a little bit more cheeks than normal and things like that. I took a little time off, and I thought it was going to be for like healing my hip and things, and that's actually been going really great. And I actually on Wednesday I'm going to see my surgeon, so I'll update you as soon as all that happens. I've been having physical therapy 3 times a week and going to mental, emotional therapy. It just therapizing, lots of therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy, emotional therapy, all kinds of therapy. And it's been really good. Um, I took some time to re-look at and realign like where I am in life because I've been kind of go, go, go for the last 3 years. And when I was making the decision to lose weight, I was um, gonna die and I was in a bad situation, and it was very much a survival choice. And I've never stopped to realign that decision and making sure that it aligns with currently where I am, where I'm in a place where I'm happy and I'm, healthy, and here we got the new hip and all this stuff. And I needed to make some like really like look at my life and my decisions and see like, does it all still matter? Or do I need to shift some things or anything like that? And I did come to the conclusion that yes, it all still matters. But it was important to kind of stop and take stock. And while I did that, when I was in the hospital, you kind of eat whatever you want. And I came home and I ate whatever I wanted. And I haven't really done that in 3 years. And so, I had my pizza and I had my tacos and kind of like really assessed like this life change. And it was really interesting because even though I was having the things I thought I wanted, it like it didn't feel great. I have this little Whoop watch that I wear, and it tells me like my recovery, like how my body is reacting to whatever I'm doing to it during the day, my exercise, my eating, whatever, my sleep. And my recovery was, there were 2 days in a row I was at 1%. And it was because I ate pizza and my heart was beating so hard trying to cope with what I was doing to my body. And it was just a really interesting experiment because I knew that this was a temporary thing. Like I have no desire to go back into pizza and go back into tacos and like that be my life and go back to the way that I existed when I was 500 pounds. Like I really, that has changed. That is not a thing I want in this life. And, but I did take the time to kind of take my foot off the gas, and all of the preparation that I was doing for my surgery, where I was like super strict and super like, I took all of those restrictions away. And I like really let myself fall back into whatever balance felt right. And it took a month, or maybe a little bit more than a month since I made my last video. Um, because I was gonna be like super strict, let's push real hard, lose a bunch of weight, go get our skin removed, all that. And that's good. The go, go, go is very helpful, but you do need to stop and reassess. And that's something that I did. And so now here I am. I think I needed to heal more emotionally and mentally because it is taxing. The weight loss thing isn't just, move, eat, lose weight. That no, there are real life emotional things that happen. Your life changes, your relationships change, the people around you change. It's a very all-consuming process. And so um I had to do some really big soul searching and really big like painful changes. I needed some time to kind of do that by myself without pouring out at all, and just kind of being exactly who I am and like in my own brain and like just like me and God sort of thing. And I'm so glad that I did, because now on the other side of it, I know that like this is go time. Like this is getting back on track, which I've kind of been on track for a while here, but I'm getting back on track metaphorically. Um, Wednesday, going for the post-op thing, getting the referral to the plastic surgeon, whenever that is, go to the plastic surgeon, hopefully get a surgery date, and then we're gonna keep the arms and the boobs for a bit. Like these are not necessary things, but like the stomach and the legs, that's gonna be a thing that has to go, which could be by the end of this year. Oh my goodness. Um, but then after that, that's like back to life. That is being able to drive again. That is being able to go travel. And I know I can do it now, but I do have kind of like a mental block that it's like, I need to get this done first before I go into all that. And maybe I'm wrong for that, that I should be expanding more even as things are now. And that's something I'm kind of approaching as well, where it's like, yeah, things are hard, but let's try anyway. Because the walking is easier, it's still got swinging legs and all that stuff, but like it's not as painful. And so, we're expanding on that front as well. But this is a really interesting time because this is like, I don't know, like the roller coaster. We've been going. The fall is coming. And we've been away from the world for such a long time in a real sense. Um, but that's a bit scary because it's something, it's new, but it's old, but it's something I've done before that I've never done before. Like I've never been in the world as I don't know, healthy person, and mentally too. Like therapy is a godsend. Please get therapy. It's not just for like when you're going through things. It is very nice to have support. You have a medical support for your body. You need it for your mind too. It's really important. But yeah, this is gonna be a heck of a time. I'm really excited for it. Um, yeah, but I took some time off, and I don't know if I can't tell if I honestly, I know I gained some weight because I have stuff in my chest again. And when all of you ladies, can you notice when you lose weight, the first place you lose it is your chest, and maybe the first place you gain it back is your chest? Because I was just like, what the heck? So I know that when we were like the real changes start, it's probably going to happen again. Then off it goes. But whatever, that's just real, and we'll worry about all that stuff down the line. Um, but yeah. This is just kind of a check-in to let you know that I'm doing well. And I knew I needed to check in because people who are not attached to each other are starting to go, so how you doing, Christy? It's like, haven't heard from you in a while. And I said, okay, this is probably the time to like check in and say hi and let you know I'm okay. So I'm doing really well. I'm excited for the next chapter and nervous for the next chapter because as awesome as it is very unknown. It's a big question mark. And so I'm really thankful for whatever it's going to be because it's going to be amazing, but doesn't make it any less scary because it super is. But I'm excited to get going into this. And I'm starting this business. I don't know if you saw the Sweetsness. Maybe I'll put it here. The Sweetsness, where I'm talking to other people and sharing about what I know about weight loss and what I know about mental health and what I know about starting your life again and dealing with anxiety and depression and things like that, where I'm getting to kind of sew into other people the things that I have learned, which has been really cool. And yeah, I'm so excited to see that be something that I grow into as well, because I feel like through this whole process, I've kind of found my purpose through my purpose through my pain, I guess, because we came from a pretty crazy place, and I'm excited to see that it wasn't for nothing, and that there was a purpose to it, and that I can do some good in the world, and that I will add to society again, which is something I've always wanted to do. And so I'm excited to see how that all shakes out. But I did want to check in and kind of get my thoughts out on this. I do want to talk more about my stay in the hospital and, all the medical stuff, and we'll get into that. But right now, it was more about getting into like what's going on and where we're going. Maybe the winter is the time for reflection because we're all inside it because it's cold out and the spring is coming. My birthday is the first day of spring. We know this because every year I tell you, because everybody's happy when my birthday comes because spring is here and no more winter. And so I think that I naturally fall into this state of like winter is like shedding things off and then spring is this new thing. And that's just kind of been the cycle of my life because of that. But yeah, I'm excited to see what what this year is going to bring. And I did find out that the penguin exhibit is open again at the zoo. And so there may be a zoo trip in my future to go visit my penguins. And I might go by myself at first and just sit and watch the penguins for a couple hours. Like, I'm not even kidding. I really love penguins and I'd like to go and see their new house and talk to them. I wish I was kidding. I'm not. I definitely want to go do that. They have like family free day where you can go to the zoo for free. So I'll just take an Uber over and just be a fixture at the zoo until they kick me out. That sounds like a good day to me. So yeah, that is my current fun plan. Um, yeah, and the walking is going really well, really well. Like once I move all of my stuff out of the way, I can walk like normally, which is really cool. So yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. And thank you for everybody who checked in on me to make sure I was okay. I am. I am. And I made sure that I am. And I took the time that I needed to take to figure that out and make sure. And so we're going strong and we're getting ready for our. So thank you for being along with the ride for this and the love and the encouragement and all of that. Like I always say, I don't know what I would do without you, and I'm so thankful for you. And we're gonna see what happens. And I will be better about keeping you updated, starting with what happens on Wednesday. I will let you know. And I have these little been working out with my little weights. Not that this is 50 pounds, okay? This is a 50-pound bell. I'm so strong. I'm definitely not very weak. Someday this will be a 50-pound weight. Currently, it is not. But we are getting stronger in our little. Let's check this out. All right, watch. See, we're getting there. Anyway, I love you so much. Thank you for everything. And I will talk to you again very soon, I promise.